guys, and welcome back to Mika Reaction Reviews, reacting review to things on the internet. Same day, same shirt, different video. And today we are returning to Loza. I think it is Loza or Loza Alexander, if I'm not pronouncing his name right, let me know in the comment section. And he released a Lil Nas X DISS. This released one day ago and has 16,000 views and 3.6 thousand likes. So I thought I would give him another watch. You guys seem to like his Dear Tom McDonald video. That might just because it was Tom McDonald or not, but we will see with the views and the likes of this video. And so of course I'm not going to react to Lil Nas's new video. I forgot what it's called, something he's in prison, I don't know. Oh, Industry Baby. And so because it's not really something I want to promote, no hate to Lil Nas, and no way because he's gay. I'm the B in the LGBTQ. I have tons of family in the LGBTQ plus community. Has nothing to do with that. For me, I'm just over and bored of hypersexualized music, especially with black bodies. It's just boring to me. I'm not interested. However, I would like to see what someone else who is black has to say about this as well. I'm not trying to make this a race thing. It's just I'm black, so it's gonna pique my interest. And I do believe Loza is conservative, so he probably also has something to say on that point. I'm not really conservative. I just have like common sense. I have a common sense mentality. You know, I'm smart, I have some brain cells. And for some reason, people think that means you're conservative. But anyway, we're gonna get right into it. But before we do, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to get notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. It helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. And sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Alright, here you go.
Hey yo, I ain't got no problem with gay people, honestly, but when you start indoctrinating children, that's when it's a fucking problem. Lil Nas sex and his cameo too. Indoctrinating all these children just to rank up the loot. I hate you cause you remind me of Satan. I'm waiting for you to go crazy and get a sex change and regret this shit too. You still relevant cause the left is just pushing you through like a weapon. It's messing with the youth, get the truth in the message. And since you like, I make you suck one with a spike grip and rip your fucking vocals out your throat with a nice pick. You little skittle, you couldn't survive in prison. They would take you out the kitchen and poke out your cream filling. I'm the mean villain, the commie killer with dreams, nigga. And my team bigger, just wait till I make the scene, nigga. Everybody wanna tell me I'm chasing the clout, but quick to let this demon message get straight to your house. And now your kids feel confused, but I couldn't let it slide. God lit me like a fuse, now it's time to go and rise.
Alright, stop there. Okay, he said a bunch of stuff. He said a bunch of stuff. Indoctrinating the youth. People have mentioned that with Lil Nas because he started with the Old Town Road and literally went to elementary schools and played in front of elementary children, gaining a huge, very young fan base. And then like kind of flipped the script with his Mantero song he did, and then this one, I know he's done a few songs in between that, so a lot of people feel like it was kind of like a bait and switch type of situation to get young kids to be interested in these type of things. You know my opinion about this. Do I think there's a gay agenda? Not necessarily, but I do think there's an agenda to overly sexualize and overly sexualize children at a very young age. He mentioned something like this is being pushed by the left. I do think it is being pushed off because he's gay, so that's very progressive. Anything a part of that community, unless you're talking about Trump or you're a gay conservative, you're going to be pushed by the mainstream media because it is very progressive. But I also think there's this weird thing with liberal and progressive youth, which most youth are liberal and progressive, that something being really sexual for some reason means it's progressive. Like if I'm flopping my ass cheeks and saying that I do this and do that, showing my body off automatically means I'm progressive and liberal for some reason, which it doesn't necessarily mean that. It can mean that. You can be free love and sex positive and all that stuff, but it can also be a desperate cry for attention, and it also can be some, you know, the only way you feel like you can get any type of validation by showing your body. So it also has a very negative consequences, and it can also breed toxicity. So I just feel like anything that's really sexual, that's why people love, the left loves Cardi B and stuff like that, because she's very sexual. So for some reason, anything really sex is always labeled like liberal or progressive for some reason. And then he says something like he wouldn't survive in prison. not Adam Cahoon. Yeah, Adam Cahoon. It was Adam Cahoon who kind of mentioned this. Adam Cahoon has been to prison, and he even said like Lil Nas would be the bitch. He wouldn't have bitches. And I kind of agree with that. I mean, no offense, Lil Nas. I mean, you're not the biggest person in town, but he might be really quick on his feet. You never know. Yeah, like the bars are actually really good, regardless of the diss or whatever he's saying about Lil Nas, whether you agree or not. The bars are actually really good. He's not bad. He's not bad. He's not bad looking on the eyes too. Alright, let's continue.
In the streets looking like a freak show, and the left want these children and they all know. Lil X see a demon with a dark soul. It's the rap, Loza finna go and expose. Go to sleep, turn the lights out. Your career's finna die, ain't no time now. Ain't no way you can survive in the light now. Go to sleep, time to die now. Go to sleep, turn the lights out. Your career's finna die, ain't no time now. Ain't no way you can survive in the light now. Go to sleep, time to die now.
Hey, who do you think you are? Disrespecting God. My Tech 9 shoot you out your drawers, hit your neck and spine. That flat line, beautiful sound. All in the church with a funeral gown. Mama crying, Kami gone, killing the industry, dropping the bombs. Ooh, and you already know the business. How the f you glorifying being raped in prison? You probably only did time up in detention in high school, but I could tell that your father was missing. Damn. Where your daddy at? I'm blaming him. He the reason why you grew up sweeter than some M&M's. Industry, baby, look at your son. You should attend to him and tell him why you felt as a father chasing the women then. Man, but it's hard for me to sympathize, yeah. Cause you evil and you need to die, yeah. Your career finna take a dive, yeah. One more year and I won't be surprised, yeah.
Okay, stop it there. I will say that I think this song is slightly violent. And maybe, you know, he's speaking in metaphors. He doesn't necessarily mean he wants him to die. Like maybe he just his career or something like that. You know, he did a couple of violent tropes talking about, you know, choking out and stuff like that. I think one is enough, in my opinion. But anyway, he did speak on something that was my biggest issue with the Industry Baby song, was glorifying basically being turned out in prison. A lot of men who go to prison do get sexually assaulted. And it's a very horrible, terrible thing that the left really doesn't like to talk too much about. But it's not cute to be raped and turned out in prison. It's not cute to have to sleep with men to survive. It's not cute to become someone's bitch in prison. None of that's cute, and none of that should be glorified. It's very funny to me how like the left or even the black community, they can't stay, their standards and their principles and their points of view or their narrative can't stay straight. It's like for 1 second, there's too many black people in prison, there's too many black men in prison, but then again, we praise this song as being something like people were saying like it's iconic, it's so brave. It is like, why is this brave? Like, aren't we trying not to have more people of color in prison? Why are we glorifying the idea of going to prison, being raped and turned out? Like, because basically the holding of the pockets, that's being someone's bitch, and that usually means you were turned out, and you're doing that to survive in prison. None of that is cute, and none of that should be glorified. The only thing that I can say that he said something about, like, I can tell you don't have a dad, and I don't know Lil Nas's past, so maybe he has a dad, maybe he doesn't, maybe he had an absentee father, maybe he didn't, I don't really know. He did say something, I can tell how sweet you are. People become gay whether they have fathers or not. People are just born that way. Are there situations where people are, you know, people are sexually assaulted as children and then they grow up to have an attraction to the sex of their abuser? Yes, that can happen now and again, but for the most part, people are just born that way. That's just your sexual orientation. So whether someone had a father or daddy or not, you can still be gay. So that part I also don't agree with, and again, I think it's slightly violent. Other than that, I agree with him totally with the whole glorifying prison thing, and the bars are still really tight. Love it. These people say tight anymore? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. All right, let's continue.
In the streets looking like a freak show, and the left want these children and they all know. Lil X see a demon with a dark soul. It's the rap, Loza finna go and expose. Go to sleep, turn the lights out. Your career's finna die, ain't no time now. Ain't no way you can survive in the light now. Go to sleep, time to die now. Go to sleep, turn the lights out. Your career's finna die, ain't no time now. Ain't no way you can survive in the light now. Go to sleep, time to die now.
Papa caught me with a shotgun, I can pop one.
after me. Alrighty guys, that was Lil Nas X DISS The Wake. Oh, that's actually the name of the song, is The Wake. Okay, because he was saying his career is gonna die. From Loza or Laze Alexander. I did really enjoy it. Him saying that his career is gonna die. I don't think it's gonna die anytime soon, but I do think that he has to just keep going to the extremes. Like when you show all the cookies, basically, when you do so much, you always have to top yourself, because that's just how public are. Like that's just how people are. They want, oh, you went there, now I need you to see you to do more. If like Lil Nas completely covered up and stopped being really sexual, then people will probably stop watching him, because he's basically getting these views from shock value at this point. And so like he's just gonna have to keep doing more and more and more and more to continue that conversation, to continue the outrage about his videos and stuff like that. So I don't think he's gonna die anytime soon, but I do think he has to basically like quote unquote like sell his soul more to continue to rise to fame. But do I think he's going to stick around for a long time? Not really. Like he'll be around because he is officially like the first out of the closet gay rapper, so he'll always be known that. He would always have that label. But do I think he's gonna stick around for a long time? He's not gonna have a longevity like Beyonce. No. He's gonna have more of a longevity like Lady Gaga, which Lady Gaga is still very much around and she still very much has a fan base, but she's not as big as she was when she first came out, because people got tired of her antics. Like when you just shock value all the time, eventually if you can't keep topping that, people are just gonna get bored of you. So I think his career is gonna probably be more like that. But anyway, I like the bars. I think if he writes his own song, he's a good writer. The beat was good. The hook was okay. It was nice, but it was okay. But I enjoyed it. Oh, by the way, he's coming out with an album called Clout Chaser, because I guess like, you know, he dropped a Lil Nas diss, he dropped the Dear Tom video, so people are probably gonna be like, oh, obviously because you're coming out with a new record, which is probably obviously, yeah. So the name of his record is gonna be Clout Chaser. You know, cheeky. So it's coming out if you guys want to go and help, you know, support an independent artist who makes his own beats and stuff like that. I guess except this one on this video. But yeah, go support him. Anyway, if you guys would like me to react to any more of his songs, let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that button to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal me link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. It helps, but you don't have to. You just like, comment, and subscribe. And I also have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle or live abroad. So if you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go in the description box below or in the comment section. Hit the link. Go subscribe to my travel vlog channel and or follow me on Instagram. My stories are usually what's most up to date, and you guys have an amazing day. Bye!